So, dear viewers, welcome to Spoon TV. I'm Sylvester Chirople, and we are coming to you live from Fender campus of the State-run University of Liberia. We are privileged to have the immediate former past president of the University of Liberia. And of course, 3 days ago, the former president was at MICAT, giving updates as it relates to some financial, updates and what have you. So we are indeed very privileged to have Ambassador Destiny, of course, to the United States of America. All right, Ambassador, welcome to Spoon.
Thank you very much, Sebastian.
Okay, wonderful.
Very pleased to meet you.
Okay, wonderful. We have been doing our own fact checking in terms of the infrastructural aspect of your university. And the last time you were at Mecca, where you gave some updates when it comes to the status of the university, the money that the university received, at what point people are. Because there has been speculations that the University of Liberia has received over $34 million United dollars, and that money, some portion was to be used for salary, payment, renovation of the University of Liberia and other things. Can you bring us to speed exactly what is the specific amount you received, as the head of the University of Liberia when you were, let's say, because we already have, new president. What specific portion went to what areas, and can you clarify some of these tabs out there? We are going strictly because we don't have time. Like,
Yeah, well, Sebastian, thank you very much. As acting president of the university, I don't receive money.
Okay.
Yes, I don't receive money. I think what we're talking about is the budget, the fiscal year 2024 budget of the University of Liberia.
You want to put it, Margaret? Okay.
Yeah, the 2024 budget of the University of Liberia.
Okay.
And that amount that you quoted is not far from the truth. It was about 34 million.
Okay. Between 33 and 34 million.
Fiscal year 2024.
Okay.
And you have to remember that the financial management is such that the funding, since the university is a public institution, the funding is entirely controlled by the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. And so, to answer your question, people say, "Oh, the university received 33 million. What did they do with the money?" Forgetting to know that the bulk of that money.
So let's get bit by bit. Did you receive 33 million from the Ministry of Finance?
No, I didn't receive.
No, I'm speaking.
The budget was, the correct thing to say is that the budget for 2020
allocated to the University of Liberia.
Yes, was that amount?
33 million.
Yes, about
and it went to the university.
Yes.
The university received it.
It was allocated to the university.
Okay.
And about 80% of that money was personnel cost. Personnel. Okay, for the salaries of staff and faculty. 80%. 80%. The bulk of that money.
Of the 33 million.
Right. So the university usually generates its own income, about 1-2 million or so. And the rest of the money is used for, the operations for the past 9 years.
So
hold on a second. For the past 9 years, the university received no money for operation.
Oh wow!
Yes, no money for operation for the past 9 years. So that's what we meant there. Our role was just to identify the problems. And those are some of the things that we identified and that we passed on to, the national government. To say, well, this is what has been happening.
So yes,
there was some concerns. I know people have a concern about the money that is internally generated. So how is that money spent and things like that. But that is something that the auditors will pick up. One of the things that we have done is to ask for an audit.
yes,
Comprehensive audits is being conducted. It's almost completed.
So yes, I want the out of that 33 million plus something you said 80% was
Personal costs.
so went to personal costs, right? The 20%, where did they go?
Well, the 20% is usually for, the maintenance of buildings, maintenance of vehicles, buying fuel oil for the operation of
Maintenance for building.
Yeah, maintenance of the facilities.
Facilities.
Yes.
Because we doing an interview because when the university was closing down, it mentioned two major reasons. Those two reasons were one, they were carry on like what you said, maintenance and renovation. Two, they were lack of finance, insufficient funding. All right. So now,
No, let me hold you there. First of all, the university.
You want to put it again?
Yeah. First of all, the university did not close for those reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. The university did not close. But what happened was after we successfully completed the semester, and graduated almost more than 2,000 students in September. The faculty and staff, they had signed this MOU with the government in 2021. They felt that some of the issues that it had raised in that MOU were not met, and so they decided to go slow. And that is why academic activities did not resume as scheduled on the 18th of November.
So it's very low. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that is why the academic activities did not resume on the 18th of November.
Okay.
But the university wasn't closed. The offices were open. Were coming to work.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So the 20% want to know exactly the maintenance.
Well, let me refer you to my. I'll give you. Excuse me. I will give you a copy of my presentation today. I don't know if you were in the hall.
Yes, I was in the hall. Okay. Some figures.
Yes.
This
so
we call you exactly.
Yes. So I'll give you. Wait a minute now. You say you are fact checking. So I will give you a copy of that speech, and then you will see all of the breakdown, because it was a detailed breakdown about the personnel costs and what the 20% went for. So you can quote that.
Yeah. So what I want to know exactly the 20% of the 33 million cost, right? We spoke about maintenance. Which one of the buildings, did you carry on maintenance or maybe renovation?
Well, I know why you're saying that, because I saw I saw on your show, you make fun of that. I usually don't watch porn.
Okay.
But someone sent me something where you put my photograph, my presentation, and then you went and
they carry
you went and just photograph all the ugly places at the university, and Sylvester, what I would tell you is that is
already ambassador designated.
No, wait a minute now. I give you a chance to talk. You have to give me a chance to talk. Okay. We have your show, your platform is a big supporter of the government, and all we ask for is understanding in what the government is doing, but not to make the government ugly. Because if you call the university,
on ambassador destiny, what I want to make clear is that I personally did a live video, both the main campus here, friend there.
Right.
At the main campus, I visited even the administrative building.
Right.
I went live, and the CPAV and other, even the graduates,
and that money has been put in the fiscal year 2025 budget for payment.
I understand your initial budget you requested was around 42 million. Is that true? For the
for this year?
Yes, for
it's about 49. It's about 40 because you see we did a comprehensive, and that's one of the things I want your viewers to understand. You know, people who are viewing us. They say, oh, you know, since Dr. Conteh was there, he did no renovation. No. Our role as the interim management team was to identify the problem. Planning takes time. Planning, when you plan, you have a lot of things that go into planning. You know, it takes time. You have to use go around. And that's what we did. We worked with the Ministry of Public Works, and they did a comprehensive assessment of the 4 campuses of the university. And that cost is about 3.1 million for the renovation of the buildings. The buildings that you say
3.1 million.
Yeah, 3.1 million.
Okay.
And then about 9 million for the access roads. You know, so the entire cost is about 13 million and change.
13 million to renovate the campuses of the university the main campus and the Fennel.
Fennel is the main campus.
Oh, Fennel is the main campus. The Capitol Hill campus is referred to as
Capitol Hill campus.
Oh, Capitol Hill.
It used to be our main campus. Now Fennel is the main campus. So I'll give you a copy of this. This is my farewell address. It has detailed, everything detailed.
Okay.
And you can quote.
So, like I said, this interview will be very, very short. Right? 80% went to personnel cost of the 33 million, and you still owe some of your employees, right?
Yeah, the part-timers, the adjunct faculty.
How much you were needed to have taken care of your, employees? The total cost. Can you remember? For which you have received 33 million, and you have spent 80 million on personnel costs.
No, not 80 million.
80%, 80%, sorry, 80%, right, to personnel costs. How much you needed to have taken care of the entire staff?
Well, I don't know the figure offhand, but I can check that. And it's all in the budget. I can give you the financial statement for last year, or I can send that to your WhatsApp.
So can we say the 33 million that you were given? I say you, the university. The 33 million.
Budget of the university was 33 million.
33 million. Right. Are they exhausted?
I think so. The fiscal year is over, as you know. We started a new fiscal year. Yeah, sure.
Right. So now, you were talking about the University of Liberia collaborating with the Ministry of Public Works for a total renovation of buildings, the main campus, West Fennel, and the Capitol Hill. You said how much is that? How much money is it again?
It's about 13.9 million.
So this has to be allocated again. Or
no, what happened was the Ministry of Public Works did this assessment, comprehensive assessment. We have what is called bill of quantities.
Okay.
Yeah, and this bill of quantities usually the quantity that you need for something and the prices. Yeah, so that's 3.1 million for the buildings, to renovate the building.
3.1 million to renovate the building.
And about 9 point something million for the access roads.
Okay.
Yeah, it's buildings and grounds. Yeah. So that report.
So what can you say to the public now, especially those who say that the university was given? In fact, you just confirming that it's around 33 million, but it's probably 34, 35 million, right? What can you say that people are assuming that the university during your short period received a lot of money, and it was meant to carry on renovation, and as a result, there was no renovation carried on.
Yeah,
how can you respond to this?
It is completely false. The interim management team was given no money for renovation. I see that was carried on your shoe, and I'm glad that
not for the spoon though.
No, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying on your shoe because you had my picture there, and you made it look like I received all this money, and which is Sylvester. It's not a good thing, I must say, because the public, this is a traditional society. Whatever people see on radio
Yes.
and TV they tend to believe in. So I'm glad that you are doing the professional thing to sit with me. And so that's how it should have been in the first place. You know, then to go and so the man received 33 million. Where you do the 33 million? But now you know. You see, so what I can say is that it is totally false. There was no money given to us for renovation. Our role was to identify the problems. You know, and as I said, we've been doing this since July. We've been doing the planning since July. We have a comprehensive report. We presented the report to government, and now government is aware of what to do.
So just maybe before I give someone a chance, all right. I personally visited some of the buildings, even like the AB building. I'm sure on this campus is the oldest building. I visited some of the classrooms. If I in some classroom you don't have chairs, the bathroom they are completely dilapidated. In fact, you don't even see what we say camo. You don't see anything like that.
Right.
All right. Monday you opening classes. All right. Academic session is Monday. How do you see this? Where will students sit? How do you think students?
Well,
Is a university really prepared?